Hello everyone, hope you've seen my first video, and this is the second video. I've made the first video about the basic overview of the command. So today we're gonna learn about some two special characters, that's Tilde and Braces. So you probably have seen those, or you probably have not, but I'm guessing you probably have seen it, but you didn't know by the name. So this character right here is called Tilde, and it represents your home directory. So anytime I want to see, or anytime I want to switch back to my home directory, I can do cd and tilde, and it will take me back to my home directory. So I can do pwd and I can show you. So in a Linux, this is a root and this is a home directory. Basically all the users going to be present. So if you're on Mac OS 10, you probably see user here and then the name of the user. Okay, so anytime you do tilde, it will take you back to that directory. Tilde can work similar to pwd as well. With the, if you fire tilde and hyphen, so you can, it will print you the working directory for you. So there's few more stuff you can do with the tilde. I would highly recommend you to go and check out. I'm gonna put the link in the description to know more about the tilde. But moving on from the tilde, we go to braces. Braces is a very handy way to create a files and folders within a Linux directory. So I'm back in my scripting directory, and if you remember from the previous tutorial, I can type clear or I can press Ctrl L to clear the screen, which would do the same thing. Alright, so now I'll show you what I have in here. So there are the couple more there I have few more couple directories and few files that we have created in a previous tutorial. So braces is something I've created on my own, so I hope you know how to create a directory because we've learned that. And I have also created a Linux basic commands for Linux, which I have not covered in this, which I'm not going to cover in this, and which I haven't covered in this video series, because this is specifically I'm making this video tutorial for bash scripting. So I'm just covering in this first two video the basics of it, just so you don't feel outcast within the bash scripting. So we're gonna go inside this braces, and I'm going to show you handy ways to create the files and folders, so how you can do that. So mkdir is a command which is used to create a folder. Now if I want to create a folder at once, or four directory at once, what I can do, I can use the braces. So if I do one, and make sure you don't give a space here, alright, then otherwise you're gonna mess up the naming. And two and three and then four. Okay, if I do ls again, so these four directories are created. If you don't see the color, or you don't not able to differentiate between files and folders, you know what to do. You can do ls-l, and from the first bit you can see D stands for directory, and if it's just a minus sign, then it is your file. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete these files, if you remember from the previous videos. So I'm gonna do that, and it will not work. Okay, is because you cannot remove the directory within rm, because directory can contain contents of some other, like directory can contain directory inside it. So recursively files and directory can be there, so that's why it's possible. So that way you cannot do that. So you can do either rm dir, alright, and star, it will delete everything. Or if you want to do it with the rm, then you'll have to specify, you'll have to pass these two flag, like recursive and forcefully. So in that case it will delete everything that you have in here. So these directories are deleted. Now how can we create a directory inside the directory, which is a recursive way? Right now I'll show you how to do that, how to create multiple directory in a one single command. So anytime you want to do such thing, all you have to do mkdir, then -p flag, and then you have to specify the name of the directory. So I'll say parent underscore dir, and then I'll say sub underscore dir, and then inside there I want to create 1, 2, 3, and you can just give a comma and create as many directory as you want. If I hit enter, ls, so there is a parent directory. If I do ls here, there should be subdirectory inside that. If I do up arrow can bring the previous command that you have just entered. So this is my up arrow. If I do su and tab, it will take the subdirectory. Hit enter. So these are the three directories that I have created. So I'm going to this time go ahead and remove the rm dir. I probably won't be able to do it because again it's a recursive, so I'll have to do it rmrf, and it should be gone now. So this is a handy way to do that. You can create multiple directories by just passing some numbers, which I'm going to show you. Maybe I should show you one here, and then I'll show you the other ones. So there should be 1 2 3 4 5 all the way to 10 directory must have been created. And do rmrf start. Whatever I'm going to show you now with the file, how to create a file, you can same apply with the folders or directories as well. So now we're gonna go ahead and create multiple files. We've seen how to create the folders. There are different ways to create the files, but I'm gonna use touch here. So I'll give some name here: Mars, Earth. Yeah, make sure you don't put spaces. And Jupiter. Okay, make sure you spell it wrong. And then what else we have? Titan. If I do ls, there should be 4 file created, and if I want to delete them, I'll just say rm and star. I don't have to say recursive and forcefully, because these are just file. The file does not have any file inside it, because file cannot contain a file. It's only the directory can contain the file, and that's the reason directory are called directory. At the end of the day, those are also files. For Linux, those are also files. Anyway, moving on. So this is the way we can create it. If I want to create a multiple, like if I want to create a multiple files, just I did it with that one. I can do like this, and it will create 100 different files. So ls, so there are 100 files are created. Okay, if I want to create a file with some name like text underscore, if I say 1 dot 100, there should have been 100 file with the text 1 to all the way text underscore 100. I can do ls, and I'll show you that. So this is the way this file created. So there is a word count command. If I pass word count -l, it will give me the line count, but it's actually asking for some argument. So we can pipe it with some other ones, like for -ls and word count. It will count all the lines. So this is considered to be the one line. This is second line, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So it's gonna count. This is actually a one line if I just do ls. So when I do ls-l like this, so these are the lines. Now if you want to know how many lines have occurred in here, so you can do ls-l and pipe it with the wc, which is a word count, and -l for line, number of lines. You have word and character and lines. So if you want to know lines, so right now we have 101 lines. So I'm going to do rm star to delete everything, and Control L to clear the screen. And yeah, this is the way you could have done with how you can create a multiple file. Now you can print out same thing with the echo command. So if I use echo and 1.100, there should be letter 1 to 100 should have been printed. Similarly, you can do with the alphabets as well. So if I want to do echo a.z, all the letters a to z must have been created. Now I can say a caps and z. I have to say dot dot. So okay, that's it. Did not say that. Okay, so this is the way you can do that. Now you can do one more thing. If you want to skip some numbers, like if I want to print number from 1 to 100, and at the same time I want to skip the second position on every number recursively. So 1 3 5 4 7 1 3 5 7 9 11. So you notice there's 2 is missing, like 4 4 6 7 and 8 10, so on and so forth. I can change this to any integer, and that will work exactly. So I have 1 3, 1 2 2 3 is missing, then 4 and 5 6 is missing. Then this is the way you can do that. You can do it with the same with the alphabets as well. So if I do a dot z dot 2, I should do the same thing. Okay, so now if I have any file, I'm gonna quickly go and remove that, since I don't have any file. I'm going to show you how you can combine everything that we have seen, from letters to numbers to everything, in order to create the file. So I'm going to do touch. You can do the same thing with the mkdir. Mkdir will work exactly the same. And then I'm going to say this is my text underscore. I can give some name here, like 1.100, and I can say a.z. If I do ls, so there should have been these many files are created. Now if I want to count the number of occurrence of the number of files that have been created, what is the way I can do that? I think you have guessed it. Yes, I can do ls-l and wc-l. It will give me the line count, how many files are created. Now similarly, we can do it with the very first thing that we have created of multiple directory at once. If you remember, multiple files or directory, yes, it's the same thing. So I'm going to use Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Titan. Okay, and then I'm going to give underscore, and then I want 100, I want a to z. Hit enter, do ls-l, wc-l again, So there are 10,000 lines. If I can do ls, you can see everything up in here. So this is a really, there are a lot more stuff you can do with this, a lot more manipulation you can do within braces and Tilde. So I would highly recommend you guys to go out and check out this in a greater detail, because I don't this is not the ideal tutorial to cover every single thing within that is there is there to inside there is there in the braces and Tilde. So just the overview, as an overview I've covered these, so you can actually wrap your head around whatever is coming next. So in the next tutorial we'll be getting down and getting our hands dirty with the bash scripting. We'll write our first script, and we're gonna use all these commands pretty much 40, or maybe you can say 50% scripts contain the command that we normally use. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. See you in the next video. Bye.